Thank you. Good Lord. Wow, come on. Hold on. Now, unlike what I did with Fallout 3, if this doesn't play music, I'm skipping. Also, let me point out, I just noticed that posters that
You saw me standing alone
is playing music.
without a dream in my heart, without a love of my own. You knew just what
Even not remastered this game is still I swear it didn't look this good on the 360. Added hardware to help enhance the quality of older games, but oh no, this just not bad. And no, this is not a Xbox X remastered
War
or
never
anything. This
changes.
is literally the 360 version of the game.
When atomic fire consumed the Earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages,
I watched
forming
a
tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law.
I feel like I should be skipping this.
As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police
It's
robots.
weird hearing it through
You
the
are a
headset
courier,
and the TV.
hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the
I don't
New
have the
Vegas
headset
Strip.
on my ears. It's around my neck.
What seemed like a simple
Listen, I'm
delivery
not
job
chatting with
has
anybody, so I
taken
don't
a
even
turn
hear their voices.
for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
I don't remember
Time
having
to
white
cash out.
gloves by the time you wake up.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
I played this game before I played Fallout 3. Yeah, I have all the DLCs. Obviously. How can you not, right?
You're awake. How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been
Oh,
out
Doc.
cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is. How about your name? Can you tell me your name?
Xbox setup.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's your name.
Apologies
I'm
for
Doc
that.
Mitchell. Welcome to Good Springs.
on,
Now,
Lex,
I hope
catch
you
up.
don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my
Anything
needlework.
typing on the
But you
old
better tell me if I
360
left anything out of
style,
place.
Games, it just cuts off light stream for some reason. I do not know
How'd
why.
I do?
I'm going with a male character this time. I know I have a female in Fallout 3, but I usually go with male characters to play games, and I don't know why. It's just people interact with them differently, you know? Randomize head, randomize head. There's no randomizing for the head. Wow, that's... Oh, I'm hitting no, because I'm dumb. exactly have a lot of hairstyles for guys. That's not terrible looking. Go with that. Facial hair. Yeah, sure, I like that. Somewhat of a reddish color.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you
Anyway,
on your
the
feet.
name that I go for my male characters is
Good.
Terk. T-E-R-Y-K.
Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it
It's
slow
a name
now.
that
It ain't a race.
I used to have once upon a time, a long, long, long time ago. Holy crow, a very long time ago. That at one time I had a D&D character. It was for D&D 4, so it was a long time ago. Anyway, I had a D&D character that I had named Terk. I got to play him all of 2 games, I think, and then we stopped going to the D&D sessions. Which sucked, but it is what
Looking
it
good
is.
so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick. if
So
you get
my
back all your
character
faculties.
never really got used, and he just kind of sat there forever and a day, and just every now and then I'll use his name for other stuff, like video games. But it's fine. I guess I don't need to play a Dragonborn fighter. Besides, if I want to play a Dragonborn real bad, I can just play one in Skyrim. It's easier. Hmm. 6 points to burn, right? If I remember correctly, I have 6 points. Oh, 5 points. Oh, well. Okay. A little bit more for the strength, obviously. You always need perception. You always need perception. Don't need charisma. Intelligence is a good thing to have. And agility. If it was 6 like it is in Fallout 3, I'd put the other one to luck. But it's not 6. And you need agility because it affects sneak. And you need intelligence because it affects repair. Endurance is health, so you kind of need that. And you need perception for lockpicking and pretty much everything. Strength is, I don't know. You do need strength, but it's not a amazing thing that you absolutely definitely need 6 points in. Luck does control your skills, though. But no, it's fine. I'll go with the way I have it.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions? See if your dogs are still barking.
Oh great, I'm blind even in a video game. I can't read the bottom line. What is that? BTH something something D something TC? Yep, I'm blind even in a video game. Cool. Nope, 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 nope. Invert Y, at least that's turned on already. Jump, jump, jump. Jump is B. Anybody that says anything else is psychotic. That's the first thing I change in any video game that I have access to. That's Bethesda. Bethesda always puts jump at Y, and I do not understand why. Y isn't for jumping, Y is for honking. Okay, context. Goose Game, the Untitled Goose Game. When learning the controls, it says press Y to honk. So you spend the entire game pressing Y to honk. So Y is for honking. Y is not for jumps. Y is for honks. E is for jumps.
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog. House.
Cat. There's no home. You would think house home, you know?
Night.
Day. There's no day.
Bandit.
Loud.
Light.
Stab. Light isn't necessarily light, it's also, you know, light, which is not just light, but also light. So sometimes dark is the opposite of light, but sometimes dark runs hand in hand with light. So, you know.
Mother.
Dude, human shield, that's twisted.
Okay. Now I got a few statements. I want you
This
to
is
tell
the
me
goat
how much
exam
they
from
sound
Fallout
like
3.
something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
I am not a pacifist.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Accurate.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
No, I'm fairly open-minded.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
I do have a doom mentality, such as shotgun out first and run into the room and start shooting. And then I started blasting. You know that
Almost
that one.
done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
I don't think I should say that in polite company. Doesn't look like a two-headed ant. It looks like a single-headed ant. But whatever. Sure, let's go nasty
Okay.
this time.
How about this one?
Chick on a pillow. Sorry, angel on a pillow.
Last one.
Two people praying. shrimp
Well,
lab.
that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right to you.
You gotta love when a shrink gives you a test they don't have the answers to. Medicine off. Thinking lockpick. Because, you know, lockpicking comes in so handy. And because I want the gun in the other room, I'm gonna go with repair. And because I don't know, is that medicine on the, that might be science. No, science has to do with computer terminals and stuff. I don't know. Anyway, having access to the computer terminals at an early stage is not a bad thing. Besides, it don't
Before
take
I turn
nothing to
you
level
loose,
up
I need
anyway.
one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Sweet. Now, there is a way to create total and complete chaos. And there is a way to basically cancel out the first two, such as fast shot, I think. You do fast shot and then you do, because you fire 20% more quickly, but your shots are less accurate. And then you go with, see if I can find it. You fire 20% more slowly, but your shots are 20% more accurate. It's the best way to cancel out the thing, but at the same time, you are... I don't know, it's one of those, it works off of percentages, and I'm not terribly confident I remember how percentages work. You can do this, but it's an absolute pain in the tail, and the weirdest crap happens at the worst possible times. Yeah, no. These first two traits are not exactly the best thing, because it's... I don't know. I never really know what to go with. Because the game doesn't top out at level 30, because I have the DLCs, this is a pain in the tail. I think the max level on New Vegas is 50 with the DLCs. I think this one can be canceled out with something else where you get more experience, but I do not remember. You have fear in closed spaces. Gain 1 to special attributes when outside, but suffer -1 when indoors. Yeesh. I almost always have my characters wearing glasses, but that's because glasses already have a +1 to perception. Nope, I think I'm going to go with the one that I always do that cancels itself out. Trigger discipline and fast shot. And yes, I know you could always just never choose anything. But in a roundabout way, this does help.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
And until you get access to the book collector people, then you can't do anything with the pristine books in here. At least I think that's in this game. Maybe I'm thinking about Fallout 3. Might be thinking about Fallout 3, honestly. Loot everything this thing owns. Golly gee willikers, you don't say. I'm still looting everything this dude owns. Because cigarette packs and cigarette boxes always go for money. He had a safe around here, I think. Maybe I'm thinking of a different house. Don't worry, Doc Mitchell will still be there. Silly game. I think I picked up the Abraxo cleaner and didn't even think about it. It does have purposes, it does have uses, it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things, you know? One of those things you could definitely pick up later. Is it just me or is the stream a little bit laggy? Okay, Sterling, are you working properly? You good, buddy? White monster is the best monster there is. Badass. Stimpaks it is. See, I thought it was science, but I couldn't remember, you know? Prepare the machine gun. Good God, the controls are just so twitchy. Now, after you've messed with this special machine, you don't get to mess with the special machine again. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. Okay.
Here, these are yours.
What up, Doc?
Was all you had on you when you was brought in.
No,
I hope
my
you don't mind, but I
internet's
gave the
running
note a
good.
look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on, too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style, anyway. Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sonny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out, too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Hardcore mode. No. Wait, which one is that? That's the one that, that's the one that I love going to do because you get so much cool stuff in that DLC. This one is okay. You get some pretty cool rifles out of it, but it's still very hard to do at a very low level. It's nice having a way to drop stuff off or carry way too much stuff, and you can't do that at a low level. Oh yeah, I remember that one. I only played this one once. Gunrunner's Arsenal. Damn, this game looks good on this TV and on this system. It's just, holy crap. Dead Money gives you another 5 levels. All the DLCs. Kind of one of the things that I love about playing old games like this is that all the DLCs and everything are out. There's nothing else that's coming out for the thing. What's done is done with it. There's nothing new. They're not going to suddenly drop a brand spanking new DLC that just came out like yesterday. Because it's done. The game doesn't have any more to give. It's as complete as it's going to get. And this abandoned house is basically the only thing that is... No, wait, I forgot. That's not the go-to place. The go-to place is up on that hill. Right over there. Damn it, is there not a run button? Sneak. know what that does. Is there not a run button? Sneak. Grab. Ugh, great, another walking simulator. Would it kill them to give you sprint? Anyway, the entire game you're gonna need a place to drop stuff off. And until you actually get your apartment at in the thing. Oh yeah, you need a shovel. You don't need a shovel in 3. You need one in big stuff. Unfortunately, they didn't leave a shovel out here for you. Snow globe. I like the snow globes. There's a way to set them up, and you get to look at them and everything. It's just, in order to do that, you have to have the apartment from house. Anyway, this right here is what I use in every single game that I have ever played in this story. Every single save file I've ever gotten, that is my first and only safe spot until I can get a second place, an actual structure type thing. In Fallout 3, you eventually unlock the house. You can eventually get into that abandoned shack thingy and be able to do things with the abandoned shack thingy. I think I went too far. I'm looking for the store. Nope, there it is. In Fallout 3, you get that. In Fallout 4, you know, the one where you're in Boston, you get... It's basically anything. You get basically anything in Fallout 4. Basically, the moment that you leave out of the vault, you get a place that
You
can
must
go.
be the one Doc Mitchell. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. If you're hurting for... Can do.
Shovel. The thing I love most about this game is all of the mods that you can get for the guns. Like, look at this. You can get this stuff, and you can install it into the weaponry that you're using, and it makes it better. It makes it faster, it makes it do things. Like, you can actually make the varmint rifle halfway friggin' decent. You can turn the varmint rifle into a badass gun just because of the mods that you can put onto it. Is a shovel a... Oh, there it is. That's fine. I have things to sell anyway. It's not like it's gonna be... The thing that I don't care about in this game is these. The cards. I don't see a point. I don't play the stupid games. I don't win any stupid prizes out of it. It's pointless to me. Crutches and stuff turn into doctor bags, but at this point in the stage, there's no sense in holding on to all this stuff because you don't have all that stuff unlocked yet. In order to unlock the recipes for doing things. You have to activate the skills and stuff, and I don't think that's one of the things that you start off with. I think that's something that you have to unlock for. And besides, it's weight. It's weight that you don't need to carry. It's bad enough that the stuff that helps you out in this game has weight to it now. Certain things like the actual meds, the Rad-X, the Stim Packs, the Med-X, those don't have weight. But things like pork and beans, sugar bombs, the Sunset Sarsaparilla, those have weight to them, and it is an absolute pain in the tail. Because they're not light. I mean, they're not everything and anything, but they're not light, you know? Don't need that. I kind of wish that once you favorite these things so that you can access them at any point, it would cancel out the weight on them, but I kind of get why it doesn't do that. It would just be nice, you know? Eight. 12, but it's not good because it's -1 agility. Honestly, I'd rather have the caps. 4, 8, 4. Sell that. Those are from DLCs. That weighs more, but you get the same out of that as you do from this. So I will hold on to that, and I'll put that in the bin. And by bin, I mean the grave. It's just, I don't know it. I sometimes say bin. I mean grave. Okay, that means I can now pick up ammo. Always get 223 and 556 when you find it. Always. That's one of those things that you don't always get it when you need it, you know. And besides, for some reason 223 is always cheaper than 556, but it's literally the same thing. 9mm. Yes, I know I'm yawning again. It's an absolute nightmare, isn't it? Every single time I think I'm not gonna yawn, I start yawning.
Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it easy now.
I'm not going to follow the main storyline. I'm gonna let y'all know this already as is right here, right now. I'm not following the main storyline. I could, but I'm not gonna. No specific reason why, I'm just not gonna. Because I guess the only actual reasoning why I will not follow the main story is because it's just so damn tedious. That's not accurate. It's not a tedious game. It's not a tedious mission. It's actually really fun. It's just I only have a set amount of time that I can play for today, for right now, so for the time that I'm playing, I'm going to explore. It has been a while since I played this game, so I will explore. I will do the things that are fun to do. And I will completely ignore Sunny Smiles. For no reason other than the fact that that is a dumb name. That gun, she got a dumb name. Also, the fact that she wants you to go and clear the watering holes or whatever with her is just, I don't know, it's just dumb. I hate tutorials, I hate the openings of games that treat you like you've never played a video game before. It's like, this is a video game. To jump, you press the jump button. To move forward, you press the move forward button. And this is how you die, repeatedly. Oh yay, you figured out how to play the game. No. No, 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 no. Ugh. Okay, binoculars in the thingy. Throwing spears in the thingy. Take that, take this. Take that, I guess. That's... Oh, wait, how many is it? Is it, Wow, I forgot that this was a thing, I guess. Okay, it is favorite things. Oh, hockey. Okay, I have 8. So that means I can carry 8 things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stick with 5, I think. Put the 9mm in the thing. Put the 9mm machine gun in the thing, or submachine gun, and take out the pistol, because sometimes it's nice having a pistol available. You! This isn't needed. Leather's lighter and has the same armor as the armored 13, so that can go in there. Sunset sarsaparilla. Put money in the thing. Put the thingy in the thing. Put that in the thing. Hold on to those. Ammo doesn't need to be dropped off. It doesn't weigh nothing. The whole point of this is to try to get as much weight as possible off. I do love that there's different ammo types in this game. It's not just, you know, ammo for the gun is what you get for the gun. It's just, you actually can do things like hollow points. You can do armor piercing. You can do slugs for shotguns. You can do buckshot for shotguns. You can overcharge the energy weapon ammo. The sheer amount of ammo types is staggering if it's not something that you're used to finding. That's killing my back. Ow. God, getting old sucks sometimes. It hurts so much sometimes. Monster changed the recipe a little bit for the white monster. If it has a white top, then it's the old white monster. If it has a regular bare metal top, it has a slightly different flavor to it. It's the weirdest thing. The only downside to using this grave is that you have to keep a shovel on you at all times. If you ever drop that shovel, you can't get back in the grave. So it's always 3 pounds that you can't drop. No, wait a minute. That's That's ammo. Oh, there it is. Okay. The up directional button is your ammo type. So if I've got hollow points for the 10mm pistol, then it will switch the ammo to the hollow points. Grenade rifle is there. Shotgun is there. Machete. Machete. Laser pistol is there. Okay. Okie dokie then. What was my jump button? That's my jump button. And fortunately, because we have found this location, it doesn't matter where we're at on the map. We can always fast travel back and drop stuff off at the grave. That's why I use the grave as the go-to loot drop. This is where your dead body was before Victor the automaton came and resurrected you. And in case anybody doesn't know, there's some giant rad scorpions that love hanging out in this stretch of land here. And they're not itty bitty little rad scorpions, they're freaking huge. Very easily a painful death if you are unaware of what you're doing. Travel onward. Yay. Technically, you could have cheesed it a little bit there and changed your stats and changed your traits so that you can, after fixing the stuff at Doc Mitchell's house and then you change it out here, you could do that. It's just a little bit, I don't know, cheaty. I feel it's cheaty. Thank you, that's not worthless at the moment. See how huge that thing is? They're not small. Regular rat scorpion is fairly small. Well, I say fairly. I don't mean actually small. It's not like an itty bitty little thing. And like always, your Pip-Boy has a light on it. And this abandoned shack right here is the best possible place that you can get for a bed. It's free and you don't have to... I wouldn't trust it for storage. I don't remember if this is part of the things that get reset every now and then. But I've never found anything else after looting the place, so I don't know. Horse metal. Upside, there is a workbench in here, so that's useful. Sorry, reloading bench. There's a reloading bench in here. Large pistol can be broken down and used for small pistol. Small pistol cannot be broken down and used for large pistol, except for gunpowder and lead. I think you need to be like level 12 or something, or level 15 in order to start this one. Or they recommend that it's not recommended that you go in at level 1 for really any of them. But fortunately, by the time you make it down to that, you've already gained at least a couple levels. And like I said, we're not doing the main story mission. We're doing whatever. Xander roots. Yeah, they're not kidding. They're not kidding. That place is death. Guaranteed death. Black Mountain radio signal is a pretty good station. You know, assuming that I had the music turned on, which I don't. They play halfway decent music. It's the station that's run by the Super Mutants. So they got some pretty good stuff going. It gets weird with the Tabitha thing though. I think it's Tabitha. I want to say it's Tabitha. Look, the doggies are dancing. Dancing doggies. Doggies. Oh, somebody was using these as drop points. Drop point is not the right term. I just can't think of what it is. Loot box, I guess. Good God, I wish there was a way to run or sprint or...
Hello. Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy. Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
Running low on smokes again. Never gets old.
You're supposed to be able to talk to those guys, but I guess because I haven't actually done the thing where you're introduced to the powder gangers. It is one of the downsides to just wandering off and doing things. Right, follower. You don't find these often enough, but they're very useful when you do. Such as that rifle. This thing is an amazing find, especially at level 1. Especially at level 1. Because this I don't know if the is the Lightstream logo covering it? No. This is a recharger rifle. Everything that you do with this gun recharges. You get 7 shots, and if you take enough time in between, it will recharge before you need it again. However, massive, major, incredibly huge drawback. If you happen to be in the fight for your life, which happens quite often, it's Fallout. I mean, you're guaranteed to be in the fight for your life. Without a doubt, you're guaranteed to be in a fight for your life. If I pissed off the powder gangers right now, I'd be in a fight for my life. Those 7 shots go by very fast, and it recharges very slow in comparison to how fast they're shooting at you. So yeah, it's cool. It's an amazing gun. It even has some pretty decent damage attached to it. Six, but the DPS is 28. That's not bad. By no means is that bad. But if you're relying upon that to keep you from dying because something is charging you and you want to kill it and you miss every shot, you're dead. No way around it, you're dead. 100% you're dead. Snuffles! Let's see if my medicine is high enough for this. I don't think it is. It's not. I can get my medicine up high enough and fix Snuffles and everything will be hunky-dory with Snuffles. I'm just not there yet. Oh wait, no, I keep forgetting. I'm just gonna keep wandering around and carrying this stuff around just because, you know, I keep forgetting about it. These are permanent effects, I believe, or temporary effects. They might be temporary effects. Do not remember. I think if it says effects and it has an effect on it, it's a temporary effect. Because I cannot see them giving you these books. I can't see these being actual skill books. I think the skill books are the ones that weigh 2 pounds. And these are kept around as temporary things that you consume, and then for the next hour or 5 minutes or something like that, you have this to help you out. And because my medicine is not high enough to be useful to Snuffles right now for me to consume today's physician, there's no point in doing it. So those aren't actually going to help me right now. One second. For some reason, my heater keeps turning on and staying on. And there's no reason in the world it needs to be nearly 80 degrees in this friggin' house. It's not that cold. Not yet, anyway. Okay. What am I doing? I'm doing something. What am I doing? If you talk to them, they give you the mission to help Snuffles, and then you get caps for helping Snuffles. Or you can get to the point where you can help Snuffles first and skip all the dialogue. And let's face it, that's always preferred. Unfortunately, the thing with the recharger rifle, unfortunately, that's not enough to take down a Deathclaw. By no means is a recharger rifle as is enough to take down a Deathclaw. Good God, I wish there was a vehicle or something. Literally something. I wonder if anybody's ever modded this on the computer version. I wonder if there's a computer version. Because it, honestly, if somebody modded this and put in like a motorcycle, that'd be amazing. Hell, even a bicycle would be preferred. Literally anything to keep you from having to run it all the time. Look at this nonsense. You just spend the entire time just, you know, jogging. Oh, ramen. Sell that. Eat that. And my favorite thing to find in this game is the occasional sporadic hollowed out rock. Because it always has something in it. I don't know how they make hollowed out rocks, but hey, whatever. If they want to hollow out the rocks, that's on them.
Hey, you eyeballing me? You eyeballing me?
Oh, they killed him. Oh, must have been him. Now that tracks. I wonder if that means that he has the guards gear and stuff on him. Yes, I could kill him and check. However, if I do that, you make an enemy with the powder gangers, and that's not just one powder ganger that you pissed off. That's all of them. So I tell you what. Here's what we do. We save the game. Make sure it saved the game. We make sure we get some headshots off this dude. Oh, sweet. Ah, friggin' reputation crap. I don't think I've ever paid attention to the reputation before. Smiling troublemaker is the same thing as sneering punk, only in reverse. Some bad, a little good. Some good, a little bad. I am now considered vilified. But that's fine because all I want to do is check his stack. See, that's all he's carrying. That is not worth being shot constantly for. So, what we do is this. Undo it. He's not dead. We're not in trouble. And these guys aren't going to start shooting me. I love when the game accidentally doubles up the load. Same exact dude twice. Way to go, Bethesda. Way to go. Just winning with the coding. Speaking of game companies, did anybody else hear that Rockstar got bombed? What the hell? Like, it's not bad enough Red Dead Online doesn't get updates and everything, and now they go and bomb the company that did it. Guys. Well, maybe they didn't bomb it. Maybe there was just an explosion. But either way, setting fire to a game company sucks. Now GTA 6 will never come out. Not that I was ever going to get to the end game in the first place, but you know. There's always the possibility that is now out the window. Key. Bottle cap. I love that there's ham radios everywhere and they do nothing. I always kind of wish that this game had multiplayer so that you could, if somebody was in a different location, you could talk to each other over the ham radio. I always thought that would be cool. Then when Bethesda finally made a Fallout in multiplayer, they made 76 and sunk literally every penny that they've ever made in the past into the one game that just never worked right. And then they got bought out by ZeniMax. Which, don't get me wrong, I am not complaining. They remastered Oblivion. They made Oblivion way better with that remaster. Game's still bright as all get out, but it's fine. Nothing wrong with it being way too bright. It's very pretty now. Perhaps eventually I will do a Apple. Perhaps eventually I will do a stream with Oblivion. Only thing keeping me from immediately doing it and going through it is I wanted to get further in what I was doing with my current save file. But at the same time, I would love to drag people around and let them experience the game the way that I've been seeing it, which is the entire game without the Oblivion Gates. And without the Oblivion Gates is an amazing thing. Sleep in the bed, and the legs are fixed. Yes. Yay, fixed legs. Stop detecting me. Dude. Ugh. Bro, walk away. Karma is not as important as having the actual ammo to work with. I'd rather have the ammo than the karma. Read note. In case anybody has forgotten or doesn't know, powder gangers were originally prisoners. Over that away, there is a prison. Actually, I think it's over that way, but either way, there is a maximum security prison over there that is home to the powder gangers. And what they were doing was that in this prison, the guards, the entire purpose of this prison was that they were using the prisoners as free labor for exploding, just using explosives to create building materials and crap. And the powder gangers saved up their explosives for the day, using the bare minimum of them, in order to rebel against the guards at the time when the there's the prison. At least I think that's prison. That might be Prim. That's Prim. Prison's over this way. It doesn't matter. Anyway, they rebelled against the guards and they broke out. And they killed all the guards and took over the prison. And now the majority of the people that are in the prison still are there because they're the basis of operations for the powder gangers. And what they are is they are a group of people that are highway bandits, basically.
Any lawman that comes after me won't have it easy.
They are just out doing what they can to scavenge off the living as well as the dead. And on the one hand, I get it. But on the other, guys, there's literally anything else that you could do with your lives other than this. And they insist on doing this. One little stick of dynamite. No, thank you, I'm good. But for the most part, they're halfway decent guys that they're just prisoners that didn't want to be in prison anymore. And to be fair, they basically got left there after the in the years since after the bombs had dropped and destroyed everything. They just got left there. The guards kept on doing their thing. They kept on transferring prisoners to the prison system. And it's just over and over again. nearly impossible. Fucking hell. Oh god, a kill shot. I hate kill shots. Let me have control again, thank you. Yeah, I get it, thank you. I hate the kill shots so much. It's so stupid. And I wouldn't bother taking the bloatfly meat if it wasn't for the fact that it's useful. And something else that this game introduced that wasn't in Fallout 3, you can cook meat. You can cook basically anything if you have a campfire. Gecko. Gecko skin, gecko hides turn into belts. Wait, what am I in danger of? There's nothing here, game. There's nothing that I'm in danger of, game. Oh, fucking bay. What? From what? Oh. This is why perception is useful. Because I did not see that. Of course, that could be a me thing. I could just be blind. Which is always possible. And this game is still fun. Even all these years after it came out, as old as it is, it's still fun. Nuclear waste, yay! Nothing makes the day great like nuclear waste. I am terribly sorry for anybody that thinks it is awfully quiet. I don't have music playing in games. It's not good for basically anything. I'd love to have music playing. Don't get me wrong. I think it's way too quiet too, but unfortunately, I'd rather it be way too quiet than to have my videos muted because YouTube is angry about copyright infringement. Which, I get it. I know where they're coming from. They don't want to pay for something that they don't want to pay for. I don't blame them. But honestly, it is absolutely a pain in the tail to have music, to not have music playing when playing a game. And yes, I know there's copyright-free music out there, but it's still an issue when it comes to certain streaming locations such as YouTube, Twitch. Twitch has issues with certain music too. Twitch has this lovely thing that they do where they completely mute the entire stream just because something's playing that's copyright. Unfortunately, the best and only way to make sure that the music that you're listening to is not copyright is to make it yourself. I don't have that talent. Like most people, I have a tune that plays in my head at all points in time, and I've had one since I was a child. But it's not something that I have the capability to put into actual music. I am not that musically inclined. And while normally I would have earbuds in and listening to something while playing, I didn't think about it. Didn't exactly plan the stream. I didn't have anything in mind to do with the stream. I just wanted to play Fallout New Vegas and I wanted to stream it. And the problem with these open world games is that you kind of gonna have to watch me just wander around and do things, because that's what I do with these stupid things. That's what I do in games like this. I just wander around and I do stuff. Eventually I end up around to the point where I'm doing actual storyline missions, but for the most part I'm not. For the most part I just wander around and do things.
Hey, where the hell do you think you're going? Prim is off limits. It's your ass. Don't say you weren't warned.
Friggin' self-righteous governmental tools. Really wish I had a sprint button. Besides, bro, I'm not even going to Prim. I'm going around Prim. There's an entire mission line in regards to Prim where you go and you side with the NCR long enough to clear out the big casino and yada yada, so on and so forth. You save the dude, you ride off into the sunset, happy and forever. No, actually, you save the dude, you get NCR dollars that are basically worthless. Because NCR cash is pointless. However, you get in good standing with the NCR, and that helps out for when you actually get into New Vegas. Which is a good thing. You want to be in good standing with the NCR. Being in bad standing with the NCR does not help anything. See, like I said, the worst part about the oh, I think that's actually better. Anyway, the worst part about the recharger rifle is when you need it and you run out of ammo for it. Machete versus the broad machete. I think this is the one that I have currently equipped in my broad machete slot. Yes, yes it is. Where is my... There it is. Damn it. Oh wait, no. That's a good thing. thought that was a I died thing. And it's like, wait a minute, no, that's not what my hair looks like. I don't have that hairstyle, that's not me. Okay. Oh look, I gained karma. Thank you, I care. Thank you, game. I really, really wanted to see the kill shot in that. 13 points. Okay, there is a perk that you can get that allows you to get more points at level up, and I have to find it. 3 drop there. Medicine up. I'm not dealing with melee at the moment, so... Except for the machete, but, you know. Sneak goes up. Sneak. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Because I'm dealing with the recharger rifle, I'm gonna go with the energy weapons too. And yeah, that works. There we go. We will do this. I can't wait for junk rounds. Junk rounds is a good one. You can use all kinds of pointless crap just to create ammo. It's amazing. There's so many skills available. There's a thing, and I'm seeing if I can find it. It's one of those things you can't get immediately. You have to wait until you get to the point where you're the right level for it. There it is. Jerry rigging. You can fix anything with... Well, no, you can fix anything with something similar to it. I think this is what I was talking about in Fallout 3, but I don't think it's available in Fallout 3. I think it's in here that you can definitely get it in here, but I don't think you can get it in Fallout 3. Jerry rigging is an amazing skill to have. It's one of the things that you almost always need to get. Unfortunately, it means you put a whole lot of points into repair just preparing for it. Because you need 90. 90 in repair is stupid, insane. But it's so worth it. It is so, so, so worth it. Just like solar powered is very, very worth it too. Of course, by that point, you're so decently leveled that by that point it's just, you almost really don't need it. You really don't need the extra health because you already have it figured out, you know? That is something else that you can get in this game that you can't get in Fallout 3. You can get technology upgrades and biotech upgrades to your actual body, and it upgrades certain stuff. Like something done to your legs that makes it so that when you fall, you can fall from a greater height before you take the damage. That is a good one to get if you have the skills available at the time. Nothing quite like having it a sneak so high that you can sneak with your Pip-Boy light turned on. Of course, we're level 2, so it's down here. And honestly, Swift Learner at this level, perfect. It is the best time to get it. And quite honestly, the next level and the next level is the best time to get is best used for Swift Learner. But the next level, I'm gonna get junk rounds, obviously, because at this level, anything that you can use to get ammo is a good thing. Just like you want to get this as soon as you can, so that anything that you eat, it hurts you less. However, you need better survival in order to do that, and I don't have that high of survival. But this is a good thing. You want to be able to be more sneaky. Just my 2 cents. Sneak comes in so handy for a game like this. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. Oops. Give me that back. Repair that. What else can I repair? Oh hey, when did I get that? Badass. Varmint rifle in number 8. Oh crap, I'm still yawning. Good lord, I can't seem to escape the yawning thing. Yay, perception. Yeah, it's not even worth it. It's just extra weight. Unfortunately, beer doesn't have a high enough resale cost to make it worth it to carry it. Oh yeah, I forgot it's not set health in this game, it's health over time. Forgot about that. Good lord, I'm still yawning. I do have a thing to do in a couple hours, so I won't be streaming much longer, but for the time being, I can keep going. And as always, if anybody ever remembers, I do have a Discord. You can find the link in my YouTube and Twitch profiles, respectively. At least I think those links still work. If they don't, I don't honestly know. I'd have to mess with them to find out, and I haven't even checked to see if Discord is available on my computer yet. Probably should do that. Vodka actually does have a resale cost, so that gets kept. Iguana on a stick. Oh, meat. I just realized that that had a negative on it. Oh well. That sucks. Hate though. I'm not tired. I don't know why I'm yawning. So stupid. Lovely. Unfortunately, there's enough stuff in here that it will, over encumber me again, so I have to go back to the, grave. I have to go back to the grave. Which means I did all that stuff involving eating things for nothing. Because by the time you get back here, you're fully healed anyway. Because it does similar to when you're actively waiting. Deposit. Eva. Oh, nice. Deposit the dynamite. Machete. Auto charge. Oh hey, I'm getting 2 of those. That's nice. Drop that. Oh good lord, I wish I'd stop yawning. what did I just do? No, that's right, okay. Don't need to carry all of those. 2 is fine. So honestly, you don't need to carry all this stuff. You're always finding things anyway. Best to really just carry the things that don't weigh anything. Always carry the Sunset Sarsaparilla though, just because it's the Nuka-Cola of the Mojave Desert. The empty cases are really only good for reloading purposes. You don't need to really carry it with you. I mean, what are you going to do, reload on the fly? That's not really the way that works. You know? I wonder if I have any stirred bottle caps yet. Nope, not yet. In case you are unaware, star bottle caps are a thing that leads to a stupid mission type thingy that you can do in the game, and it leads to a secret. It's not really a secret, it's not this many years later anyway. But it leads to a special thing that you get to watch happen, and it's kind of funny. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I do have one. Cool. What it leads to is a NPC having a crash out moment because he's been saving up these stupid star bottle caps his entire life, and it just leads to this. Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's just funny. Anyway, it is 12:30. I've been going for 100-something minutes. It's not a very long stream today. I suppose I could keep going until 1, but I do have somewhere to be today, and I do have other things to do until then. So this is going to be a short stream. So I'm just going to save the game. And the next time I get around to playing, I will stream it again. So, until then, go back to the main menu and check out the DLCs. There's a lot of DLCs for this game, and I'm glad it's all just done, you know? But anyway, yep, that's it. I don't know when I will stream again, but because I never really planned for these things, but when I do, I will start the stream then. So y'all have a good day, and hope you stay warm where you're at, or whatever.